subs of Virgo's Diary TV, and I was on Instagram minding my own business and everybody else's business, and I came across a post of the Breakfast Club. Charlemagne basically giving his opinion on the story. If you guys don't know the story, what's going on about the lady on Who the F Did I Marry, that she had a series on TikTok. And yes, so I'm not really a TikTok person, so I seen it on YouTube, and somebody was kind enough to put all 50 parts, woo, into into one big thing, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I think it was 3 hours for the whole thing, so it kind of kept my day going. I enjoyed it in a way, as in, like, red flag, if that makes sense. Like, I was confused, and I was kind of left at the end of it thinking, were all those red flags and you still decided to marry him? Like, this man could have been painted in red, and this lady would have settled with him. She would have married him, honey. She would have dragged him down the aisle if she needed to. So I'm gonna just give you a little bit of some, just a itty bitty, not too long, just a little bit, a slice of it, okay? So basically, this lady was saying, when people were all, shut in the house and we couldn't do anything, you know what I'm talking about, because it's YouTube. She basically met somebody and moved him in. But now I'm not gonna blame her, because I know a lot of people who did that. A lot of people, and they also broke up after everyone was allowed to go. And now I know one particular person who's stuck in the same house as their ex, and they're no longer together. Crazy, right? All of us, because y'all wanted to move each other in. Like, it's crazy. All of us were doing FaceTime with our booze and stuff, and the rest of the world just decided to move theirs in. It's just madness. So yeah, so this man had a lot going on. This man went from faking his job, he went from faking family members, he went from faking family members dying from that condition that we can't say. He went from faking finances, he went from faking, he was just faking. This whole man's whole life was made up, and that's the part. He tried to steal his twin brother's life, basically. He was even at the point where he was sick. She said he was really sick, like losing weight. And if you guys know, and you're from the African community, and if somebody start losing weight like that, you already know what we're thinking. Okay, you already know, because we all had a family member who that happened to them, if you know what I mean. Okay, so yes. So back to what Charlemagne said. But let me just say this about, I think her name was Teesa or Tessa. Let me just say this. I just don't understand why in this day and age that you're not using Google. Like, I don't get it. It literally took her a year into the relationship to it ending for her to only Google, find out things. Google is not only for finding out, like, why isn't your phone turning on, or how to cook spaghetti bolognese. Like, that's not what Google. You could literally type in somebody's name and it will bring you up to all the pages that they came up with. But anyways, so let me just go back to the big back comment. So Charlemagne basically said that, the ladies were big back, and Just Hilarious kind of jumped in it as well, because for some reason Just Hilarious thinks she's hilarious, which is you're not. That's why T.S. Madison dragged you. Okay, and I'm all for it, because I seen what you were trying to do to T.S. Madison. Well, I'm gonna address that towards the end. Actually, I'm not even gonna address. I'll just put the clip of T.S. addressing you, because, like I said, Jess was the same lady, right, that was screaming protect black women, right, when things were going on with her. But because this is happening with this lady, and Charlemagne is the one saying these stuff, Just Hilarious is not yelling protect black women. But I guess you need to be a certain type of black women to be protected, right? Okay, you shouldn't have a big back for them to protect, otherwise they won't protect you. Okay, right, okay. Anyway, so Charlemagne was kind of saying that, he doesn't understand why big back women are thirsty to be loved, and then he kind of contradicted himself and said there are men out there for us. And I was like, oh, okay, well, we could say the same thing about you, Charlemagne, because if you remember what you look like not long ago, your face wasn't that clear. All of a sudden, you got a good dermatologist. Now you think you are that girl. Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Yeah, because I could say you have a big back too with all the allegations you have going on, from cheating on your wife to the SA allegations. Yeah, allegedly. We could say that. We could even say your wife is probably going with the same situation as the big back narrative of her carrying all your bullshit on her back. Did it extend? And your wife is gorgeous. So I could say the same thing about you. There is a woman for everyone, Charlemagne. Because it's just crazy to me how men like Charlemagne think that women have to look a particular way, build a particular way, certain skin tone for them to put up with fuckery. FYI, it's every woman putting up with fuckery for men like that man, like you. You know, it's just crazy how you probably think these builder Barbie women don't put up with stuff like that. Oh honey, they put up with it. These skinny women, oh they put up with it. Yeah, it's not only big back women who put up with stuff like that. And then you kind of try to say that the lady is ugly by, the comment that Just Hilarious said Shirley. And then, Charlemagne tried to come back and say, well, no, not Shirley, because Shirley was pretty. So not only you making fun of this lady's weight, you also making fun of her looks. But you the same person that talks about mental wellness, right? So what is your comment to doing to that woman's mental well-being? Because one thing from social media is people will take what you say and then they will use it on a person. So we're not protecting that anymore because what she's built differently. She looks different. She doesn't look like what society say women should look like. Fake, plasticky. Like you people need to come off that. We all don't want to look the same. We don't. We really don't. Some of us are happy with what we look like, but because these men going around thinking that if you don't look a certain way, you are not worthy of a certain state of man. But if you have seen and looked, these girls, these women who are going on the surgery table, losing their lives to look like, these plastic builder Barbie fantasy life world that you have for them. They losing their life to impress what? To catch women, to catch men who are dusty and bummy, like that man. Right. They're not attracting rich, successful men. They're not. Because quiet as it's kept, rich, successful men don't want women who look like everybody else. They don't. They don't. I don't know what kind of fantasy world you people are living in where you think that men are looking for women who strictly look like this. Who strictly look like they belong in a box on a shelf being sold. I'm a Barbie girl. Like, you people need to come off it. You people need to come off it. I seen women that don't look like these Barbies with men who look like, how did you get him? Because guess what? Personality still sells, honey. Men still like women who are natural. But because society and people like Charlemagne are you pushing the narrative that if you don't look a certain skin tone, if your body is not a certain way, if your teeth don't look a certain way, honey, you have these women out here looking like they have a whole horse mouth, all them teeth in your mouth to attract the bum. It's crazy. It's crazy, and I'd rather be bad built and alone, honey, than be looking like a plastic and not able to breathe or move and attracting people like Charlemagne. Yeah, and Dusty's like who the F did I marry his husband? Ex-husband. It's crazy. But anyway, like I said, Charlemagne and Just Hilarious thought it was funny to, make fun of this lady and stuff like that. And I just like how Tears came in and said, are we, the big back community, hey, are we dragging him? Yes, honey, we dragging you, Charlemagne. We are stomping on you. And I'm one of the big back community. I only have a big back because I have a lot of chest. Okay. And if for my chest, I need a big back. Okay, Anyway, guys, this is of Virgo's Diary TV. Please like and subscribe and help any content creators, non-content creator, but some like run their mouth on these YouTube streets.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I hear a lot of big back behavior. Does she have a big back?
She do give Sheila that was driving up the mountain.
Okay.
What's your thing with big back?
No, I'm just saying, because in a situation like this, some of you big backs, y'all gotta stop being so thirsty for a man. Big back belief isn't like everybody else's belief. Okay.
It don't matter how big her back is.
No,
No, it don't.
No, it does, because this is big back behavior.